Hi to everyone. Today we are going to discuss the topic called group of communication in distributed system. The communication is very important because without any communication we cannot share the information like messaging, texting, whatever it may be. We need a communication. How the group of communication is maintained in a distributed system? The group of communication, one source of process sending information to the group of process. That means in a server I can send the information to the n number of clients. That is what is known as a group of communication. The how the group of communication is happen means by means of broadcasting, multicasting, unicasting. What is broadcasting? Destination is everybody. Multicasting is destination is a destinated group. Then unicasting is a destination to single process. So these three modem is a very important thing is broadcasting, multicasting and unicasting in a group of communication. What is a useful in a group of communication? For many application there is a receipt of message is a group of related process. Many service in a distributed system are implemented by a group of process possibly distributed in a multiple machines. Group of communication example, fault tolerance based on the replicated service. That means a duplicated service is based on the fault tolerance. The service is implemented by the group of service process. A client is the process of multicasting request messages to the service group. Each group of members perform the identical operations on a request. Locations object in a distributed service. For an example, a distributed file services is implemented by the group of servers. The file are not replicated. That means there is no duplicated files. A client's looking a particular file multicasting to the request messages to the server group. The number holding wants to be a file reports. That means it wants to be a file response. Then updating the replicated data. Data may be replicated to improve the performance of the reliability. The data replications on multiple servers with a form of service group update the request. Then group management functions. Forming a group, creating a group, returning a group is a very important thing. Everything we need to identify. We need a group ID for the unique identification. If we want to form a group, definitely we need a group ID. For an example, in WhatsApp, you can form a group. So in WhatsApp, we have a group ID night. We have a group name. That is a group ID. Then we have to receive the group means we can have some restriction. Only the admin wants to send the message to the particular group. So likewise, we have some restriction on the group also. So joining the group also there should be an ID. All the persons we cannot join in that group. Particular admin can join the group. Likewise, here also we have an authentication ID for joining that particular group. Making a call of process a member of a group ID. Leaving the group. Leaving a group, removing the caller process from the group. So leaving means here they are just removing the caller process. Then deleting the group is also the own authentication. Only the authorized person can delete the whole group. Other than that, the particular user is having a deleted means that particular user connectivity has been disconnected, like WhatsApp group only. Otherwise, he or she cannot be deleted the full group. Then implementations of a group. Closed group, that means a process of outside the group cannot be multicasting to the group, although the outer side persons process can be sent to individual member of the group. Centralized use of the group management service. All the group members function request of handled by the server keep the database for all the active member in the system. Then process implementing the e-cases. Then conservation is service of many reliability to perform the bottleneck. Here also is the centralized group, like WhatsApp group. If you are having a centralized group, we are having an administrative. Everyone can participate in that particular group, or else only the admin can participate in the particular group. That should be handled by that should be decided by the admin. The group person is cannot be do anything actually. So server wants to keep tracking all the active persons in the particular group. Then implementation of group continuation. Distributor, each of the group members can keep track the membership function request to the multicast to the all the members. That means there should be a membership ID. That ID wants to be transferred to the all the member in that particular group who is authorized by the administrative. Then probability is reliable. Then consistency is complexity and overhead. Then group communication functionality. Send to the group, receiving from group. Grouping send and receive have two similar issues in IPC with a report. That means it having a block tracking and non-blocking block tracking of the system. Implementations of communication functions. Unicast. A message is sent to each member of the group and number of messages is equal to group size. That means inefficient data has to be deleted. In underlying communication, a system support broadcast to the machine. A broadcast message is sent to all the machine. A group communication facilities within a kernel on a respective machine takes the messages if there are many groups of the many machines. That means it should be a unicast messages. A group atomicity. Group atomicity is a concern with whether the group is always a whole or they can be participated within operations. Automatic multicasting. That means when a message is sent to the group, all the member of the group are receiving the messages, otherwise no members are receiving the messages. That means there is a never case of some members is receiving. That means the messages while we have to be do, it is all the member wants to be participated in that particular group. Examples of atomicity is replicated data updations is not the replicated data may do get out of the state which is each other. Example in the atomicity is the locations of an object in a distributed service. Multiple notification is a flight information display system. Then implementations in a group atomicity. Thank you to all.